Hey guys, hey Leos. So we're gonna do a reading for the next 30 days. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some cards for you guys. But if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And then I'm about to hold on. All right, just in case y'all have any questions, I'll be able to read your questions. Oh, talking about clumsy. Okay. Yep, let's get started. So this is going to be a general read. What I'll do is I'll pull some cards from the tarot deck, and then I'll pull like some romance cards and see what's coming towards you guys. What's coming towards Leo? Two more cards here. Oh, one more card here. All right. So, actually, I'm not going to end it on that one. Pull one more card here. Play like this card for me. All right, so Leos, so you have the Six of Pentacles here. So for me, the Six of Pentacles actually represents like someone giving you your time or giving gifts of time, effort, or money. I feel like some money is actually coming towards you. I feel like a lump sum of money is actually coming towards you. And that's kind of like what your overall energy is. You may find yourself like working on a lot of different projects or having a lot of different goals, but what's actually happening is that you're seeing that you're actually, and this could be you actually giving a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of like money, but I feel like it's going to be returned to you as well. You may also have people who with this card who's asking a lot of you, and you like just gracefully giving, like you're just giving, you don't even mind, you know, you're going out there. I mean, you don't feel like you're going out your way to do stuff, but you are actually going out your way to actually do some things. So you do have the Star card. So the Star card is letting me know like you're making long-term goals here. I feel like with your money, and you're actually giving a lot of time and energy here, you know, since you actually are giving a lot of time, energy, and money, you're also not only doing that, but you're making long-term goals. So it's like you're being strategic about the way that you want, you know, I mean, the way you want to go. Like you're actually in a mode right now, or a mood right now, where it's kind of like go. It's like you know what your goals are, you know what you want, and you're just ready to just be focused on it. That's why you're like wishing upon a star. And I feel like you also just praying, like, God, let this work. Whatever your goals are, you know, whatever you're trying to do, if it's a job or trying to finish school, you just like, God, let this work. You know, you're really praying, you're really putting the time and effort towards your goals here. And you've actually been having a lot of sleepless nights behind it. A lot of sleepless nights. It's like you're so, I feel like I should call this tunnel vision. You're so focused on your goal. It's like you can't even sleep at night. Everything that you're doing is like focusing on this goal. It's like your mind is just like one way, you know, and it's keeping you like where you can't fall asleep at night, or you're constantly thinking about it. It's taking you a long time to unwind, because your mind is always on whatever this goal is. I feel like with the Death card, Spirit is actually saying it's time for you to release. It's a big moment for you to just like release toxic energies. In order for you to actually get to your goals, you have to like release a lot of negative energy. And that's going to be huge for you, Leo, because like I feel like you're going towards your goals, but then I feel like every step of the way you're doubting yourself, but you're still pushing, but somehow you're still doubting yourself. So it's like, okay, say if you had a goal of building a business and you're trying to get 1,000 new customers, and so every time you do that, you're like, okay, I got a customer, but oh my gosh, I only got one customer. I should have had more customers by now. Or I should, oh my gosh, I should have been way further. You know, whatever your goal may be. And I feel like you're actually questioning that. Like, okay, why am I just here where my standards, I mean, I'm here, but my standards are up here. And that's really the frustration. Like, okay, how do I get from here? Because that's where I'm at. I'm not at where I want to be at, and then I'm up here. But how you do that is by actually releasing a lot of toxic energy. Like, praise yourself for the goals you have done. You know, praise yourself for the things you have done. You do have the Queen of Wands, which let me know you're sitting in your energy. You're sitting real pretty in your energy. You know, I feel like this queen know how to actually this queen, she know how to get things done. I mean, she's a go-getter. She know how to get things done, but what makes her different from the actual King of Wands is that she's nurturing. I mean, she still have that, like, let me go ahead and like accomplish my goals, but she still have that nurturing energy where you know, it's like she's actually doing this very gracefully. Spirit is actually saying that you have more than one. I mean, you have more options than what you think. You know, you're sitting here thinking that you're trapped, and that's your energy, and that's kind of like the outcome. You're feeling trapped, right? You're feeling like, oh my gosh, how do I get out of this? But how do I get to the next level? But really, in reality, you have full control of your life. Stop letting fear like run your life, because you still have full control. And then not only that, like, you are also taking like a traditional approach to a non-traditional ideal that you have. You know, like say you trying to get a certain job, and you may feel like, oh, if I go to school to get this job, you know, if I do all this schooling, that's how I'm gonna get the job. But really, in reality, you're a very non-traditional person. Like, your approach, the way you see life is non-traditional. So what you have to work on is actually deciding, like, okay, do I do it this way? Is this way gonna make me happy, or should I do that way? Because you guys are actually I think you're about to be great. I think like all your goals are about to be accomplished. But the thing is like you guys are so caught up on like your mindset, like, okay, your mind, and I'm saying mindset, like you're so caught up on like things have to go this way. But it's time for you to take more of a non-traditional approach to your goals, because your mindset is non-traditional. Like the way you think is just non-traditional. Let me pull some cards here to clarify that reading, that part of the reading. Let's see what spirit advice we have here. Do one more shuffle. Okay. So this card came out. Trust the niggle. It says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Like, what is spirit trying to tell you? Like, when you get these, because I get it sometimes, those tingling feelings where like, what does that mean? Like, figure out and meditate and figure out what that means for you. And then the next card we have here is the Great Gathering. It says spirit is trying to let you know it's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribes, all of that is coming together for you. So trust the process. Like, understand that it's all coming together. Everything that you have worked on is all coming together. And then the last one of these cards, I don't know how to pronounce that. I guess it's Pleiades. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you guys are definitely like uplifting humanity, because that's what Leos do. Like, Leos are the biggest cheerleaders, you know? Like, you guys, I feel like a lot of times you're other people cheerleaders, but they're not always your cheerleaders, and you find yourself doing a lot of things alone. Let's do your love reading real quick and pull some cards out for that. Oh man, I bent the card. Sucks. All right. Let's see. I'm actually not going to use that card for a second. Let it unbend. All right. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you in love, Leo. Ooh. I feel like a lot of Leos are just trying to figure it out when it comes to love. You guys are really trying to figure it out. I feel like, and what I mean by that is, it's like, I think that you guys struggle with the fact of honoring yourself and being in relationships. It's like, I feel like that's the conflict for you guys. Like, how do you honor yourself but still be in a relationship? Because sometimes I think that Leos give so hard or love so hard when they're in a relationship that they sometimes will put other people first. A lot of times, I'm not going to say sometimes. That's a trait of Leos, of putting other people first before you. And you'll do that until you get frustrated. Like, if you feel like somebody is like definitely not worthy of your love, or you feel like somebody you know, this is mistreating you, or they not considerate of your love, you'll pull back. But that's the one thing about Leos. It's like, once you actually say, I'm done, you're done. Like, if you're in your mind and you have this hopes that you want to get back with this person, or this person going to get back with you, then you guys would actually, you know, talk back with a person or get back with a person. But when you're done, like, you feel like, I don't see this working out the way I thought it was going to work out. Once you make that, you know, once you guys decide that, then you guys are actually done. So, but anyway, I pulled these cards out, and I got some good stuff to tell y'all, because it's actually good. So the first card I have is Soul Searching, and then I have Memories. So somebody's definitely thinking about you. Like, I feel like if you, that's funny that I said when you're done, you don't go back. But I don't feel like this chapter has closed, or this book has closed. I feel like, or ended. I feel like there's a new chapter with somebody. I feel like you guys have, hold on, sorry. I don't want my iPad to die on you guys. Hold on. Let me plug it up. All right, sorry. So, I feel like when it comes to love, like I said, you guys are soul searching. I feel like you kind of went within yourself. I feel like you walked away from somebody. I feel like you have to put yourself first. I feel like that was huge there for you guys, is to actually put yourself first in a relationship. I feel like this relationship that you was in was one-sided. Leo gave everything, but at the same time, this person didn't really give enough. And that was really hard for you, because you like, I gave you everything I could give you. Like, I gave you all of me. But then, you know, you giving me this mediocre stuff. like just little bitty stuff, and it's just not worth it. And so I feel like you've been thinking about this person, and this person has definitely been thinking about you. But I feel like while you had this little breakup, or this little separation, I feel like Leo really bossed up a lot. Leo focused on themselves. That's you had this soul searching moment where you was just like out there searching for yourself. I felt like at one point you felt lost, and you went out there and you did everything that made you feel good, right? And that was the energy that you put out there. Like, okay, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. What I gotta do. I gotta do what feels good, And I definitely see that. Oh, and look at this. You was wounded by something. Like somebody hurt your feelings. I guess it was like the mediocre relationship that you was in, like the mediocre, like this person trying, and like I see like you was really wounded by them. And then you got this reunion. It's a huge reunion that's coming. Like I feel like this person is definitely coming back. And like when I say wounded, like, okay, sometimes like it just pride that's wounded, or sometimes I'm not saying that you knew this person for a long time either, but I feel like it was a connection that you couldn't deny. And so Leo felt like, okay, I gotta, like, you chase love, you chase happiness. Like Leos chase a feeling. Like that's like, I think people be like, okay, Leos are chasers because we're lions, but Leo chase a feeling. If it feels good to Leo is definitely want to be present in that moment. Because in Leo's life, like, people may think, oh, because you like nice things, or you may live a certain way, that you're always happy-go-lucky, but that's not always the case. Leos are very emotional creatures. So Leos definitely chase the feeling of feeling good, or feeling happiness. And I feel like you chase that moment, even though, like, I feel like this person gave you some things and then pulled back. And even though, like, you wanted a relationship with that person, it just wasn't, or wanted to be with that person forever, it just wasn't like something feasible. Let's move on, because I pulled these other cards out. But anyway, so you got delicacy and getting to know each other. I feel like this person is going to come back and treat you a little more delicate. I feel like it's going to be a renewal in a relationship, because you're actually getting to know each other better, like on a more intimate level. I feel like that relationship was kind of like getting on the surface, or it got to a point where it didn't go any deeper. Like you didn't have it, like you hit that height of like, okay, this is as deep as we're gonna go with each other. I'm not gonna tell you everything about me anymore, or you're not gonna tell me everything about you. It was more or less like y'all was experiencing moments with each other, but you wasn't actually like digging deeper and learning more about each other. Leo, you do have the inner child and then the harvest. I feel like there is some inner child work with your partner. Like that person definitely has to like work on them, because that shows up in the relationship. Once they recognize that they have to do some healing, some shadow work, I feel like that will get to the point where, you'll get to the point where you can actually really experience and love this be in a loving relationship like the way you want to be, Leo. I feel like that was the biggest reason why this person was giving you this mediocre love, because they had so much inner child work. They trying to please everybody but you. It's like they was thinking about what their mama thought, or they was thinking about what their daddy thinks, or what their sister thinks. They're not necessarily thinking about what you think, because they're trying to please everybody else but you. And I feel like that's like, once they work on that inner child and actually recognize that, then you'll actually be able to harvest in this relationship. You'll actually be able to like plant good seeds and see some type of growth with it. This card says you planted the seeds that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you're now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So you put a lot of energy into this person, and now you're going to get to the point where you can actually enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Because now the universe has done something. There's a shift that's happening in your life, and especially that's happening in your partner's life, where the universe is actually going to say, hey, guess what? You need to work on yourself. because they, you know, like it's some like beaming in saying, hey, work on yourself. And that them working on themselves is actually going to help the relationship. I feel like while they're doing that, Leo, you do have to have strength and courage about the situation. But if you have not been in communication with this person is going to hit you up. I feel like when they hit you up, that's also why you have to have a lot of strength and courage too, because you may want to cuss them out. You may want to be like, okay, you dogged me out, or you did me this way, you hurt my feelings, and I don't want to deal with you anymore. And I feel like you're going to have strength with that to kind of hold back and just hear them on the phone, but also have courage to continue the conversation. Because if you're like me, I'll block you. You know, I'll be like, you know what, I ain't got time for you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'm gonna block you. And I feel like that's gonna be the restraint that you guys have to actually work on. The next two cards we have here is reflection and best part. I feel like you're gonna have to reflect on yourself. You know, they're gonna have to you and your partner is gonna have to have this self-reflection. When you guys work on yourself and make sure that you guys are healed individually, that's when this relationship is gonna be good. And Leo, I hear this to tell you this: you cannot help your partner work on their self. They have to be willing to do this. If they're not willing to actually do that, then this relationship is not going to work out anyway, because that's going to put you back on in this like mode of like you giving too much and they not giving enough. So you want this to be a balance, you know, so you don't want to overdo it. So you just want to make sure that you work on yourself, and then trust spirit that, you know, in due time that this person is going to come back to you, and you guys are going to have a good relationship with each other, and that this person is going to come back to you wanting to work on their selves and this relationship. Because once you have this self-reflection, and once you both have this self-reflection, you have the best part as the card. And it says, in life, if life was a movie, being with each other would be the best part. You both bring out the better parts of each other. But that's only through healing. You know, that's only recognizing your healing. And then we have the last two cards of this deck, and I'll pull a lover oracle card for you guys too. But is that this person is your soulmate and your twin flame. So that's why you're so drawn to this person, because of the fact that they are your soulmate. They are your twin flame. You know, you're meant to meet this person in this lifetime, and that's why you can't let this person go. And even though that person, because I'm here to tell you this too, even though that person may be playing hard to get or making, and look at this, falling in love. You guys will be falling in love again. But even though the person may play hard to get, like, oh, their feelings are not the same, or you love them more, that's not the case, Leo. They feel the same thing you feel. You're not the only one feeling that. I just feel like the expression of love is just not there. You know, that person may not know how to love you right, and that's okay, because when they come back, if you continue to focus on yourself and continue to love yourself, when they come back, they're going to have to love you the way that you want to love them. I mean, that you want them to love you, or they're going to have to get on. And that's just facts. Let me pull. But love is definitely coming. I'm trying to get this last card out of stuck. Alright. So, but love is definitely coming, Leos. Like, love is coming back, I should say. So let's pull a card. Give me a love card for Leo. Okay. Look at this. I like these cards. It says, but they're hard to shuffle. It says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So look inside yourself. Do that healing work, Leo. That's what we've been talking about. In order for this love to come back the way you want, you have to heal and show the universe that that's the only thing that you're going to accept is healing. And then the last card I'm going to pull here is playfulness. And it says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So when they come back, have some fun. Just start enjoying life with this person. So Leos, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please like the video. Also, I'm going to be doing more of these zodiac readings. I love doing these. So, and I'm loving like doing more readings for you guys. If you notice, I've been doing a lot of live readings, but then I've kind of like neglected the zodiac readings, but I'm gonna get back to it. So anyway, like the video. I'll see you guys soon. Talk to you later.